Hey, Amazing Atheist, this is Solari Type 2 here. I want to congratulate you on having another excellent fucking video. No doubt about that, because you usually always do. But one thing I want to go into, though, is the fact that towards the end of your last video, you were talking about basically how, Christians can't even seem to follow their own rules, the book they're supposed to live by, and they can't even seem to, follow the word of their God or whatnot, And it had me thinking, because, whenever you talk to a Christian, they will give some type of excuse, and that excuse usually always is that they'll point their finger in the direction of another Christian and call them not true Christians. How many times have we actually sat around and heard this? How many times do we have to hear this from another Christian? Okay, my point of view is, aren't you supposed to save your judgment for God? Isn't that what these people are supposed to do? Okay, so that in itself is sinning. So when they go around saying, oh, well, he's not a true Christian, she's not a true Christian, then, well, what the hell? That's not even following their own rules, And furthermore, to speak on against atheists and agnostics and everybody else to sit there and judge their lifestyle, the way they live, that's wrong in itself. That's completely going against their teachings. I realize they're supposed to go around and preach the message of God to everybody. I mean, I'm sure we all know that shit by now. But, I mean, that's what they do is exactly opposite of what their great book says, and they judge everybody for everything. I mean, I remember when I was younger, going to church. I mean, I actually went to church at one time, yeah. But, yeah, I mean, the whole point of that was to sit there and get judged by everybody around you, about the stupidest thing, what the girls were wearing in church, and by the old ladies too. It gets ridiculous. It gets ridiculous. But yeah, I mean that's what I wanted to point out. I wanted to point out these Christians that and it goes for most of them that want to sit there and anytime you point the fact out, they are going against the word of their own book. They want to turn around and point their finger to other Christians and say, well, the ones that do that aren't true Christians. But like I said, if they aren't supposed to judge others, then how are they, judging people? I mean, are they afraid of the consequences of their book? Duh. But anyways, Amazing Atheist, I want to tell you personally that you do an excellent job on your videos, and, just keep with it, man. Keep with it. This is Solari Type 2 with my first video. Mahalo.